Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have yet another installment in my new wax series I'm trying to put together for all of you guys to try to make it maybe easier to purchase from certain vendors if you didn't really know how to get a hold of them, contact them, or if you didn't even know they existed until you watched this video. But first, if you do like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And may I make my apologies right now because I'm hoping this mic will muffle out all of the construction that's going on outside my window right now. All right, so today we are talking about everything Destination Wax. Now, I've only ordered a few times from Destination Wax. It's been a really long time since I personally have made an order with Destination Wax. Now, yes, I have hauled a lot of Destination Wax, but my friend Ramona and I tend to go together on hauls and have it shipped over to her or me or what have you. But it has been a long time. But with that being said, I have made a couple big orders in the last little while, and I want to share with you guys kind of the ins and outs, what I know and what I could find about Destination Wax to make it easier for you. So the owner is Rebecca Harris, and they are located in Connecticut in the United States of America. I actually have no idea when they were founded. So if you guys know that information, definitely put it down below because I tried looking everywhere. Destination Wax, like so many other vendors that I love, has a huge scent list. Whether it's blends or single oils, what have you, they are amazing. So when I first got interested into Destination Wax a few years ago, they were doing a lot of samplers at the time, like the Isle of Skye, or like sort of Scotland or London, or just places around the world, Thailand. And then they were making little scent shot samplers in these particular collections, like sticky rice for Thailand and things like that, and London fog for things like England, obviously. But over the course of time, like many vendors, you're constantly changing to see what methods work for you, what your customer base and client base really want to see from you as well. Now, there are a few different ways that you can order or purchase her scents. The old school way that I remember, like the only way I remember, are scent shot cups. Now, what I love, first of all, this vendor, Destination Wax, puts the name of the, on the sticker, it has the name of the blend, it has the scent note description, and a very accurate pour date. Could we please get an amen? Because there is hardly anybody out there. There's only a couple vendors that I know that do this. And as a reviewer, this would be lovely. So I don't have to waste my time putting stickers on and writing out the scent notes. But that's just me. I'm lazy. But anyway, thank you, Rebecca. So again, these are the scent shot cups that I sort of got to know Destination Wax with, but things have changed a bit. So what I have been advised is that lately, anything in scent shot cups that she does sell, and these ones are going to run either between, the scent shots are going to, I can't remember if it's between $2.50 or $2.95, and it's almost, I think it's an ounce and a half, no, ounce and a half. Yeah, it's an ounce and a half. I think it's an ounce and a half of wax. And I want to say a big thank you to Drew and Ramona. I'm going to link their channels below because they helped me out with trying to find out some of this information that I couldn't find. So thank you to both of you. Then we have, which is new to me, this is the scent bars. Now these look very similar to a clamshell from any other vendor I've shown you so far, who does sell a clamshell, but without the thick plastic clamshell on the outside. She went with a polypropylene bag. This one is, I want to say it's 2 ounces of wax, which makes about right. Maybe that's an ounce. This is 2 ounces. I don't remember. Anywho, this will run you $4.45, and this is where you're probably going to get the bulk of your order. If you're going to be placing an order, this is where you're probably going to purchase most of your things because, and I forgot to mention this, the scent shot cups now are tending to lean towards the discontinued scents. And again, we'll get talking about the ordering portion in a moment, but she does each month when she posts the scent shot or scent list, she has only the scent shots in discontinued and retiring fragrances. So it's gonna be harder to get these unless you order some of those scents. So this is why I'm saying you're gonna probably end up purchasing most of your order this way. And of course, we have foil pans, which for most vendors is just a loaf, but I took it out of the bag. It's a little dented up, my apologies. But this is a loaf, and this is either $18 or $18.50. And this is amazing. This one here, just in particular, thank you to Ramona. This is Moonphase cookie. Oh, I need more before I start chopping it, but I really want to chop you. It's really good. This is absolutely gorgeous. So if you really love a scent, like great way to try or through this way, if you've fallen in love with a scent in the next month, and again, we will talk about ordering in a moment. If your scent comes up on the list in the month or two that you can create a foil pan for, you can do that. When it comes to the ordering for Destination Wax, it is a little bit different from many other vendors, which is fine. You really, as I will always say, you guys need to follow social media, Facebook page. They're not as active on Destination Wax on Instagram, but they are very active on their Facebook page. Of course, I will link all of that information down below. And they also have a website and email. So if you have any questions or concerns, definitely give them an email. They say it takes about 48 hours to possibly return an email. They've been very fast. She's helped me out not that long ago, actually. Rebecca's very quick about replying. But when it comes to her openings, she opens on the Facebook page probably about a week before the first of the next month. So on the first of every month is an opening, but about a week or two before, she will give you the scent list, and you don't know whether the scents are going to be in this size or this size, or these owls that she does sometimes, or these saris. Sometimes she does samplers, but she will put that up on that list to make it available. So I think she would probably put the samplers on there to let you guys know what's there. But when it comes to actual scents, she just tells you what she has available for that next month. And then you go online, and it's open for a couple days on the 1st and the 2nd, or until she fulfills her entire, basically she does as much as she can before she shuts down, because you know, things get busy when you're a one-woman show. So it is really important to follow social media, especially Facebook with Destination Wax, because this is where you're going to see the list. And that way you can kind of make your list, make your wish list. And then the day of, or the day of opening, you can go on there and fill your boots. So now that we're going to talk about TAT. So with TAT, or the turnaround time from the time of you placing the order to the time that they are going to send it out in the mail, it kind of depends on what you order. So if you just order, if she has a sampler up there, or if she has retired Scent Shock cups in your order, put that in your cart, and then you put a bunch of these in your cart, and that's all you want. 2 to 16 business days between the time that you place your order before it leaves her warehouse, which is great. But if you order a loaf, be prepared to wait a little bit longer. Obviously you can combine your orders together, but your order will take a little bit longer, because obviously she's going to have to pour all of your wax, and this is a lot of wax. So if you do get a foil pan, it's anywhere between 2 and 36 business days. But I have had nothing but great experience with ordering from her in Canada too, so it never took that long. It was actually very, very quick. Mind you, I only ordered foil pans, so maybe that's why. But if you place a huge, big, ginormous order of just foil pans, I imagine it might take a little bit longer. Now, thankfully, because Rebecca and Destination Wax is out of the US, of course, all of the US, you get to easily get your stuff. And in Canada, she does ship to Canada, woohoo! But when it comes to the UK, the United Kingdom, there is a bit more of a trick. Now, if you are in the United Kingdom and you want to place an order with Destination Wax, you as the consumer have to hire a forwarding service. So when you do that, basically you would give Rebecca Harris and the company the address to that forwarding service, which would be a US site. And I mean, you guys probably already know how that works, because I've never done that. And then from that, when it gets sent over to that site, then that forwarding service that you just paid for will forward it off to you to the UK. So that's kind of nice. It's a little longer. Again, if you want a bunch of these loaves or foil pans, of course, it's going to take a little bit more time. Another really awesome thing that Rebecca does every month when she opens, like I said, she's open on the 1st of the month. She normally closes around the 2nd of the month. 5% of all her gross sales for that month, that ordering, will go to a charity of her choice. And what she does is she likes to change them up, whether it's one or of a couple different charities for that month. So 5% of the gross sales for that whole month will go to a charity, and she lists them on her site as well, so you have an idea where that 5% will be going. So again, giving back is huge, and this is the first vendor I have talked about who actually does that consistently. So again, giving back is lovely, although great tax credit for them as well, but it's still very nice to do. And can we just talk samples for a second? When you order from Destination Wax, you get a ton of samples And they're all over the place. Like, it's not like she kind of like, it's probably what she has little extras of, because like sometimes I'll get some florals and I'm like not really a floral fan, but other times I'll get like the gourmand, and samples are just a great way to hook somebody in to order something new next time. Maybe perhaps the scents she's giving you as samples might be in the next month's list, who knows, or very soon in the future. But it's like any vendor, you guys, it is very much in their interest to give us samples, because if we like it, you know we're gonna buy it. So I'm gonna talk about the social media. Again, I will have all the information down below for you guys to contact Destination Wax, start following them, looking, as I know the 1st of November is coming, and I mean, that's exciting. With social media, it is really imperative. Again, I know I hear all the time, well, I don't have Facebook, well, I don't have Instagram. You kind of need some way of being able to look at it. Is the easiest way for the vendor to be able to express all of their information. There isn't a newsletter. As far as I know, there's no newsletter that you can basically sign up for. But if you can, I mean, you can, as long as you know the 1st of the month, every month, if you don't want social media attached to yourself at all, but you want to go to the website on the 1st of the month, as long as you're ready to order and you know what you want to get, you'll still be able to get it. So you guys, with all of that information, and I know I didn't get it all, I'm kind of like, I'm not new to Destination Wax, but I haven't ordered a lot personally. Like I said, I normally jump on someone else's order. So I had to kind of look up some things. And again, thank you to Drew and to Ramona for giving me some information about this company as well to help me help you. So without further ado, we need to go through my stash, and here we go. All right, you guys, so now let's just get into my stash. And we're gonna talk some samples here. I just have a couple samples that I haven't melted yet. You get them in all different shapes and sizes. First one here I'm gonna share with you is Snowy Pine, which is so beautiful. I cannot wait to melt this in towards probably December. This is for Balsam Cypress and Fresh Apple. Then we also have Buttery Minty Shortbread Cookies, yes. And then finally, Cranberry Pumpkin, which is supposed to be like the Cranberry Pumpkin type from Bath & Body Works. So yeah, you get a lot of samples. Like I mentioned earlier in the intro, lots and lots of samples with Destination Wax. A great way to find out you need more. Now let's get on to the Loaves. So I just have 2 Loaves here to share with you guys. There are many other scents that I would like in Loaves, but I'm trying to like slow my roll here a little bit. First of all, we are actually going to do Moon Spice Cookie first, and this was introduced to me by Ramona Tulk, and this one is described as sugar cookies, coffee, and Celtic moon spice. Absolutely beautiful. If you love coffee, you must get this. It's delicious and delightful. And the other one here, I actually also have a scent shot cup in this as well. This is Vanilla Lace. This is a Vanilla Lace type for Victoria's Secret. This one is described as Vanilla Orchids and Musk, not a foodie vanilla, similar to Victoria's Secret. So I really love this one, clearly, because I also have it in scent shot cup. So speaking of scent shot cups, let's move over to these. Now, I do have a lot of scent shot cups here, considering this is supposed to be all, at now when you order, it's all retired scents. None of these are retired scents that I know of. But because she just sort of changed how she was doing things around the time that I placed this order, this is pretty much how I got that first order with mostly the scent shot cups. So let's just go through them. This is very, very good. This is Blackberry Ginger Ale. You're going to see another one of these in a different shape very shortly. This is Sweet Tart Blackberries and Crisp Refreshing Ginger Ale. So, so good. Next up, we have a Beach Bonfire, which is described as salty sea air, sweet marshmallows, and smoldering embers, fresh and warm at the same time and not smoky. Golden Sands, which is a Yankee Candle type. This is Black Coconut, Cassis, Jasmine Gardenia, Orange Blossom, Sandalwood, Tonka Bean, also Yankee Candle type as mentioned. Then we have Guava Peach Fizz, sparkling fresh blend of guava, orange, and peach. Pink Sands Beach, which is a Pink Sands type of Yankee Candle again. This is fruit, flowers, and a splash of coconut cream. Then we have Beach Nights. This is Marshmallow Beach Fire and Ocean Breeze, not smoky, more marshmallow and less ocean breeze and beach bonfire. Okay. Then we have a Mango Sticky Rice. So good. This is really delicious. This is Thai Sticky Rice with fresh mango. Then we also have Scottish shortbread. So yes, I love shortbread. My dad actually makes really good shortbread. He does at Christmas. Buttery, sugary, vanilla, and shortbread. So good. So one item that I'm going to talk about right now that I don't have a lot of is this says shapes. These are little small like bundt shapes, like bundt cake type shapes. And this is in the most famous strawberry seeds. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. I want more of this. I probably will get it in a foil pan at some point. This is a great scent. That's why I haven't melted it, because I want more in my collection before I start busting into this. But what I will say is, again, I think that I'm not sure if how often she does these shapes, or if she's changed kind of her style of what she's offering, because this is one of the orders I did, again, with all the scent shot cups. So I'm not sure if she's going to do them anymore or still does them. But anyway, and then we talk these bars. And these bars, there's a lot. And I'll move all this stuff out of the way. Ugh. So let's talk these bars. This is like pretty much how you're probably going to order most of your items from Destination Wax. So this is just like a clamshell without the thick plastic container. This is just a bag, which they are meant for plastic and keeping the scent in. Polypropylene. This is cranberry citrus, which is described as a bright citrus scent spiked with tangy cranberries. Yeah. Oh, coffee. I love her coffee. I love lots of people's coffee, let's be honest. Oh, I have to get close. This is coffee black. It's described as freshly brewed, slightly bitter black coffee. Yum. Cranberry fig, tart cranberries, fresh fig leaves, and a touch of cloves. So something I'm definitely going to be pulling out in November. Then we have jelly cronut. So I picked up jelly cronut the first time probably a few years ago. It was well before we moved out to Halifax, and I love it. It smells so good. Again, if gourmand's your thing, yeah, it's really good. This is described as flaky, buttery croissant donut filled with blackberry, raspberry, and strawberry jelly. Then we have mango sticky rice, which I described already in a scent shot cup. As you guys can tell, I really like that one. Then we have coffee Cocoa Kona Mocha, described as rich Kona coffee with chocolate, vanilla cream, coconut, and a bit of cardamom. Right up my alley. Then we have cranberry balsam on a cranberry kick for balsam spiked cranberries, apples, orange, and grapefruit. I think that's gonna be great. Then we have a chai tea, is one of my favorites. I love chai teas. I had one this morning actually. Black tea, lightly spiced with cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, and a splash of vanilla. Then we have coffee, espresso macchiato. This is rich espresso sweetened with a dash of steamed milk. Yes, I had one of those when I was in Montreal. It was very yummy. Coffee in hazelnut. So hazelnut coffee. Pretty much just as I said it. It's coffee hazelnut. So we have another one that here is worthy for a full pan or foil pan. This is sun-drenched apricot rose, sweet apricots, nectarine, blossoms, roses, gardenias, and musk. I'm not a fan of floral, but this is delicious. The apricot really comes through on that. Blackberry ginger ale, same as the scent shot cup I spoke about earlier. This is also foil pan worthy. This is Cape Cod Coast. This is described as salty air, crashing waves, myrtle leaves, fresh cedar wood, and a marine algae. This is so good. This smells like a really nice vacation, but minus the coconut. Like there's no coconut in here. I melt this one in our bathrooms. So good. Up next, we have Ginger Cream Cafe, which actually smells really good. Ginger's a little spicy, right? So a light roast coffee flavored with sweet cream and gingerbread spices. Yes. Isle of Skye. I actually got this in a scent shot cup many orders ago. This is fresh mountain air from the Highlands, an ethereal blend of light juniper, mint, and vanilla. And that was where we were supposed to get married before COVID took over. Cuban tobacco. This is fruity and sweet tobacco leaf with cinnamon, cloves, and incense. I've never tried that one before. And then I've got my last four to share with you guys. This is Apple Mango Tango. This is like very similar to a lot of vendors. They do this one. This is described as Macintosh Apple Mango Fresh Greenery Citrus Fabric Softener. Yes, laundry scents in the bathroom. Then we have Cactus and Sea Salt, which is very popular. This is green cactus, fresh sea spray, sea moss, and driftwood. They're all green. The last ones are all green. So then we have brandied pear, and this is described as sweet baked pears flambéed with a rich cider brandy. Where was I when they made that? I've been right there. Bartlett pear. Can you also tell that I love pears? Juicy pear, tart green apples, and fresh pear nectar. It's a white barn type. So you guys, that is everything. I really hope that this is helpful. Again, the 1st of November is when her next opening will be. Her scent list will be up on her Facebook page a little bit before that, so you have an idea of what you can get. And with that being said, again, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. That definitely will help me and this channel out. I really enjoyed doing this for you guys, organizing my thoughts and putting them onto paper and then giving them to you so you guys can do with what you like. So Destination Wax, obviously, as you can tell, is one of my top and favorite vendors that I purchase from. So as always, you guys, thanks very much for joining me. Be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye.